Last night, your name was mentioned in a conversation you weren't present for, but heaven heard every word. Someone with power, wealth, and influence made a decision that directly concerns you, and it wasn't by chance. The Archangel Michael is not sending this sign on a whim, but with urgency. The place where you are now is no longer secure. A change is coming, relocation, and a promise written in heavenly fire that is about to be fulfilled. The help you have been seeking is already on its way. You have not been forgotten or left behind. I am the provider, the one who opens doors that no one can shut, the one who calls forth the right people at the exact right moment. Pay attention, because someone with wealth, someone I have touched with my hand and prepared long ago, will be moved by my spirit to help you, to relocate you, to take you out of your place of lack, and to lead you into a land of abundance. This person is not coming by coincidence, but because I have placed a divine mission in their heart to bless you at this very moment. I love you deeply, not with a temporary love, not with a conditional love, but with an eternal love, one that isn't based on your successes or failures, but on my unchanging nature. Today I am showing you that love. You asked for help, and I heard you. You sought me with sincerity, and here I am, responding with promises that are sure and steadfast. I am here to remind you that my word is your foundation, and my promises are unshakable. I do not lie, nor do I take back what I've said. What I've spoken over your life will come to pass. The plan I have for you has not been thwarted or destroyed by circumstances. It remains solid and is closer to fulfillment than you realize. Look ahead with faith, not fear, because I am the one who fights your battles, who sends his angels to protect you, who sustains you even when everything around you seems to crumble. I am the God who lifts the fallen, comforts the brokenhearted, strengthens the weak, and gives direction to the lost. Your victory does not rest on your own strength, but on my power, and that power is working on your behalf right now. Your victory is guaranteed, not because of what you see, but because it is ordained directly from my throne. Very soon, and I want you to hear this clearly, very soon, you will receive the reward for your persistence, the prize for your courage, and the recognition for your unwavering faith. Every tear you have shed in silence, every night you felt you couldn't continue, every time you pressed on despite having no strength left, has not been overlooked by me. I am just, and I do not forget the efforts of my children. Believe with all your heart that you will receive what is promised to you, even if today you feel weary, even if the road seems long. Do not be afraid, for I am here to steady your steps and bring stability into your life. You are not falling into nothingness. You are being held securely by my mighty hand. This word is not just another message. It is your answer, your sign. Stay and don't dismiss this message, because it may be your final chance to see what you have been longing for unfold in a miraculous way in your life. Do not let discouragement steal away the seed of faith I am planting in your heart today. Receive it, protect it, and you will see blessings bloom that exceed your understanding. I am your God, and today I speak directly to you. If you believe in my words, promise me this. Treasure them, keep them deep inside you like a precious jewel, like a flame that never fades. I am fortifying your courage, because even though many times you felt weak, I want you to remember that you have always been brave. I am so proud of you, of your kind heart, your unwavering faith, and your persistent efforts to improve the world around you. None of it has been in vain. I have seen every act of love, humility, and obedience. When success comes, When you feel my blessings filling your life with joy, don't forget about me. Always return to me each day, even when you are strong and courageous. Keep being my beloved child, and I desire for you to be close to me not because I need anything from you, but because I want you to experience my deepest, purest, and most transformative love. You will always have a place in my heart, and nothing can take that away from you. You belong to me, and I belong to you. I have witnessed your struggles, your resilience in the face of adversity, and your strength against the obstacles life has thrown your way. I know you better than you know yourself. I understand your heart, your quiet tears at night, and your prayers for comfort, light, and support. You are never alone. Not even in the darkest of nights, not when fear knocks at your door, and not when you feel misunderstood. I am with you. I surround you with my presence, and I shelter you in my truth. Even when you cannot see me, know that I am by your side. You can feel my presence every time you enter your room, especially when the world around you feels heavy and you feel alone. You kneel by your bed to pray, and I am there, often silent, but always beside you. I never leave you. I am forever with you, offering you peace, enveloping you in my love, strengthening your heart, renewing your faith, and giving you fresh reasons to move forward. I care for you, sending my angels to guard you from the fears of the night. It is because of me that you rise each morning with renewed strength, determination, and hope. When fear and anxiety try to overwhelm you, I am the one who stops them. I surround you with a peace that the world cannot comprehend. Have you noticed how sometimes you go to bed feeling burdened, sad and full of uncertainty, only to wake up and find calm, renewed energy, and clarity? That is me. I restore you, I heal your heart, I hold you close. Your challenges will never outweigh the power of your God. Remember this always. Sorrow may last for the night, but joy comes with the morning. I am the one who brings you that joy. I am preparing for you a bright future filled with love, unity, success, and opportunities beyond what you can imagine. Dream of that future, but remember, what I have planned for you is even greater than what you hope for. Hold on to your faith. Do not let sin take hold of your life. Be steadfast when evil thoughts attempt to distract you and steal your peace. Keep my promise close to your heart. Hold on to it, and continue walking in my ways. When confusion clouds your mind and you feel powerless or lost, turn to me in prayer, speak with me, feel my love surrounding you, and let my certainty fill your heart, dissolving all fear and doubt. Do this, and no enemy will prevail against you. I will pour my peace upon you, and it will be your strength, helping you make the right choices as you move forward. I love you deeply. I am your Father, your protector, your guide. No harm will come to you because I am with you, hearing your prayers and restoring everything that is rightfully yours. I am pleased with your character, even though you have faced attacks, even though you have endured pain you didn't deserve. I will continue to cover you with abundant blessings. Receive them with open arms. Do not worry about those who try to intimidate or discourage you. You are highly blessed. You receive insights and ideas that many do not. I have filled you with wisdom and discernment. Stay strong and remain on the path I have set for you. Those filled with envy have attempted to trap you, hoped to see you fall, and spoken ill of you, but you stood firm. You never gave up your faith. The harmful words and schemes of your enemies will not move you. They cannot withstand the light you radiate, for it is my presence in your life that disturbs them. The blessings I pour upon you and your family stir up their anger, yet while they struggle in restlessness, you rest in peace. I watch over you, your home, your work, and every part of your life. I will calm them and shift their focus. They have already realized that their actions no longer affect you. Their families suffer because they have turned away from my teachings, my love, and my guidance. I offered them my light, but they rejected it. Yet, you have chosen to remain by my side, and for that, I will always be with you, providing direction, peace, love, and victory over everything you face. You know how many times you felt overwhelmed by the weight of the day, exhausted by struggles that seem endless, with thoughts that disturb you, and emotions you cannot control. I was there in every one of those moments, especially at night, when you thought you couldn't go on, when your physical and spiritual strength seemed spent. Without you realizing it, I held you up. I didn't let you fall completely. I lifted you quietly, day by day, because your life means more to me than you can understand. You are not a coincidence. You are not a forgotten shadow. You are my creation, the work of my hands, and everything within you was designed with an eternal purpose, a purpose I am still fulfilling, step by step. When anxiety tries to invade, when fear attempts to dominate your mind, it is I who silence it with my peace. The greatest battles are not fought on the outside, but within your thoughts, and in those moments, I've been fighting for you. You felt the restlessness, the doubt, the darkness that seemed to cloud your path with no clear direction. But in those times, I sent my light, my truth, as a flame within you that has never been extinguished, even though the winds of circumstance have tried to blow it out many times. You've had the courage to move forward when others would have given up. I strengthened you when no one else did, and I protected you when even your words were turned against you. You have been surrounded by people who did not always wish you well. Some approached with false smiles and hidden intentions. You sensed it, knew it, yet remained silent out of love, respect, and faith. I saw that. Nothing escapes me. You defended your integrity, chose what was right when it would have been easier to do the opposite, and that will not go unnoticed. Taken in obedience to my call, your actions are seen by heaven, and I do not forget those who honor me, even when no one else notices. You have felt injustice, some so profound that they wounded parts of you that you didn't even know existed. The harsh words, the false accusations, the betrayals from those who vowed to stand by your side, I witnessed it all. You cried in silence, asking why these things were happening, even though you had followed me with sincerity. I did not cause that pain, but I allowed it, knowing that in the end, these wounds would not destroy you. Instead, they would serve as a testimony to my healing power. I have been shaping you with purpose, with direction, and with a strength that few can comprehend. Now, you are stronger, wiser, and more steadfast. Many have wondered how you are still standing. They marvel at your resilience, and some even envy it. What they don't understand is that it is my hand that has kept you upright, my spirit that breathes life into you each day, and my grace that has sustained you. Even as the attacks grew fiercer and enemies multiplied, my protection and favor upon you grew stronger. Nothing you encountered overcame you, because I was always working, even when you couldn't see it. I have poured out upon you a blessing like no other. It is not fleeting or shallow. It is a blessing that transforms from the inside out, restores what seemed lost, and opens paths where others only see barriers. This blessing is already beginning to flow into areas you thought would never bear fruit again. I am the one who calls the dry, the barren, the withered to life. And in this moment, I am breathing life into your hopes, your dreams that were delayed, and your deepest desires that you kept hidden in your heart. Nothing you offered me with a pure heart will go to waste. I gather it, cherish it, and multiply it. The voices that rose against you have no authority over your destiny. Only my voice holds dominion over your life. I spoke over you from the beginning, and my word remains unshaken. No one can nullify it, not the criticisms, not the lies, not past failures, because your past does not define you. I have cleansed you, restored you, and clothed you with purpose. Do not fear what lies ahead, even if you cannot see every detail. You are walking guided by my wisdom, and although there may be moments of darkness, know that I am the one providing the direction. There is no shadow that can conceal what I have reserved for you. Those who have watched you, waiting for your fall, will witness my glory unfold in your life, not to bring them humiliation, but so they understand that I stand with those who walk in truth. You have lived surrounded by opinions, judgments, and misunderstandings, but you do not live to satisfy men. Fulfilling my will brings me joy, and that joy fills my heart. I am the one who delights in your faithfulness, your dedication, and your desire to do good even when it goes unnoticed. The days ahead will be filled with important decisions, but you will not walk them alone. I will place wisdom in your mind and discernment in your heart. My angels continue to surround you. My protection is not temporary, it is unwavering. Even while you rest, I am watching over you. While others seek to harm you, I am preparing ways to bless you. While they plot your downfall, I am orchestrating your rise. Many have closed doors in front of you, some with disdain, but every door they shut, I will use to show you that what I have prepared for you does not rely on their approval. I will open paths where none seem to exist. I will use the impossible to reveal my power. What you need is not human recognition, but my divine backing, and you already have it. I have been working in places that your eyes cannot see. My actions may not always be visible at first, but they are constant, deep, and perfect. There are times when I don't let you see everything I'm doing because I am working in areas where your faith needs to expand. If I showed you everything, you wouldn't need to trust. But I want you to learn to walk in certainty, even in the midst of uncertainty, not because I take pleasure in hiding things, but because I know how much stronger you will become when you trust without sight. The work I've been doing in you has been careful, patient, and deliberate. While others sought recognition and glory, I taught you to remain humble and silent. While the world celebrated outward appearances, I molded you from the inside. You were set apart to learn lessons not everyone is willing to receive. I taught you the value of truth, the strength in forgiveness, and the greatness found in service. And though no one else may have recognized it, I saw it all. I took note of your heart, and I will multiply it. Many times, you have wished for immediate change, but my timing is not governed by human urgency. My work in you has been gradual, like the changing of seasons, slowly and surely transforming the earth. Just as winter does not prevent spring's arrival, the cold seasons in your life have not stopped the shoots of hope that are already beginning to grow. You may have felt as though certain dreams were left dormant, buried beneath pain or disappointment, but the seed that was planted in obedience and faith is far from dead. It is alive, it is growing. The justice that sometimes feels delayed has not been forgotten. I have seen when you were judged without cause, when your good intentions were ignored, when you chose to remain silent out of love, even though you knew you were right. That was not weakness. It was maturity, and it brings me joy. The one who learns to stay silent in integrity is the one who recognizes that my justice holds more weight than the fleeting approval of others. Do not seek revenge. Do not wear yourself thin trying to explain what only I can defend. Let my hand clarify what others have misunderstood. Let my light expose what others tried to conceal. I am preparing a restoration that will far exceed what you've asked for. It will not be a mere patching up of what was broken, but a complete renewal. Like a barren land that unexpectedly bursts into bloom, it will be clear, not by showy display, but by my faithfulness. The words of mockery will turn into testimonies of my favor over you, not because you need to prove anything, but because I wish to glorify myself through your story. I have been protecting your inner peace, even in situations that tried to uproot it. The worries, the racing thoughts, the doubts, and the cycles of anxiety, each one has been met with my truth. Every time you opened my word, every time you prayed, I responded with silent strength, with peace that surpasses understanding. I did not allow you to be consumed. I surrounded you with solid promises that held you up when everything around you seemed to fall apart. Now, I am ushering in a time of greater clarity. I will help you understand things that were once confusing. I will bring order to your emotions and make your decisions grounded firmly in my wisdom. The opportunities I am bringing will not be like the ones from the past. They won't come to test you, but to fulfill my plan. They will be doors that lead to places aligned with the purpose I placed in you from the start. These opportunities will not be by chance. They will come because the appointed time has arrived. I'm also aligning people who will walk with you in this new chapter. They will not come with masks or hidden agendas. They will be my instruments, filled with sincerity, purpose, and faith. They will affirm what I have already planted within you. They will not manipulate or demand more than you can give. They will bring you comfort, not burdens, and you, in turn, will be a blessing to them. What I have placed inside you is not solely for your benefit. It is meant to uplift, restore, and bring life to others who have been waiting for someone like you. I want you to understand that resting is not a sign of weakness or inactivity. Rest is an act of trust. While you rest, I am working. While you remain silent, I defend. While you wait, I build. Not everything is about doing. Sometimes it is about believing. Sometimes the greatest act of faith is to pause and allow me to be the one who leads, who provides, and who opens the paths. Do not fear the changes ahead of you. They will not tear you down. Rather, they will reveal how much you are truly prepared. You have been shaped for this time, for this very moment. Everything you've gone through has equipped you, and what seemed like a delay was in fact protection, because now you are ready to carry the blessing without losing your focus on me. There were things you didn't understand when they happened, times when you questioned why certain paths closed so suddenly, why people who seemed essential to your journey disappeared without reason, why doors that looked like sure opportunities ended up being detours. What seemed confusing then is now starting to make sense. It wasn't rejection, it was protection. It wasn't loss, it was redirection. What looked like a setback was actually the beginning of a deeper transformation that could not be built on shaky foundations. I am the one who looks at the heart, who understands the unseen motives that others cannot perceive. The alliances I stopped, the opportunities I blocked, The connections I separated, these were not punishments, but acts of love, because I know you deeply. I know how much you value peace. I know how you give your trust, how you extend your hands even when you're uncertain of the outcome. That is why I intervened. Your soul is worth more than any deal, any relationship, any position. My purpose for you cannot be compromised by impulsive decisions or contaminated connections. Much of what you thought you lost was, in fact, to rescue. I saved you from consequences you would not have been able to bear. I removed you from environments that appeared to offer light but concealed darkness. Even now, as you look back on certain chapters of your life with a mix of nostalgia or pain, I am revealing to you that my hand was guiding you all along. You didn't see it then, but now you can recognize how I was leading you, sometimes gently, sometimes firmly, but always faithfully. You have always known that what I am preparing for you in this season is not just an improvement, but a complete transformation. I will give you new perspectives on life, fresh ideas that will renew your mind, and innovative strategies that you haven't thought of before. I will impart wisdom that surpasses your past experience and peace that defies your understanding. You will no longer repeat the mistakes of the past because you are now being led by higher guidance. The discernment I am granting you will be like a light that illuminates every choice, every step, and every thought. You will not walk in uncertainty. The knowledge I am providing does not come from books or human counsel, but directly from my spirit. I am developing in you a spiritual perception that will enable you to distinguish what is true from what is false, what is pure from what is impure, what is eternal from what is fleeting. You will not be swayed by others' opinions or confused by external appearances. Your vision will be firm, focused, and clear. I am bestowing this ability upon you because I know it will be essential for what lies ahead. I am also stirring your creativity, your initiative, and awakening your deepest gifts. Those talents you once overlooked or deemed unimportant are now being reactivated. My goal is not only to bless you, but to bless many others through you. What I have placed in your hands has a far-reaching impact, one that you may not yet fully grasp. What may seem small today will, in time, stand as a testimony to my greatness. Do not disregard what you are receiving, even if it feels modest. In my hands, everything grows, everything flourishes, everything multiplies. I am bringing order to your inner self. You have carried so many responsibilities and dealt with so many external expectations that, at times, you may have lost sight of your true essence. But I am restoring you from the inside out, lifting burdens that were never meant for you, breaking invisible chains that kept you confined, and healing wounds that influenced your decisions without you even realizing it. I am restoring your identity, not based on what others have said about you, but on what has always been precious to me. You are chosen, set apart, and filled with purpose. At this stage, I want you to learn to hear my voice more distinctly. I have been speaking to you in the silence, in the small details, in the everyday moments. It won't always be a loud roar. Often, it will be a gentle whisper amidst the noise. Learn to pause. Learn to distinguish my guidance from the noise of worry. Not everything that seems urgent is of true importance. Not everything that shines is the light you should follow. I will speak, and you will recognize my voice because it will bring peace, not pressure, clarity, not confusion, rest, not guilt. There is no need to prove anything to anyone. I didn't call you to compete, but to fulfill your purpose. You don't need to rush to keep up with others or measure your success by worldly standards. My plan for you is unique. Your growth is not about comparison. It is spiritual. Every step you take under my guidance holds eternal value. Nothing is insignificant when done in obedience. Nothing is lost when sown in faith. Nothing is wasted when it comes from my purpose. Trust, rest, and move forward, for you are walking not only toward new places but toward a renewed version of yourself, one that reflects my image more clearly, one that lives with purpose, joy, and peace. I have been working in you all this time, and I will continue until I have brought to completion everything I have promised you.